Hi YouTube and all you sexy buddy fighters. So today I'm here with Vishal to review the brand new trial deck from Buddyfight. It is the Buddyfight X Dragon Filler trial deck. It is a new variant of Star Dragon World which uses
Prism
Dragons. And today we're going to do an awesome review and a battle video as well. So this deck is a very highly defensive deck compared to its counterpart, the Thunder Empire, which is very offensive. As you can see in the trial deck behind, it says low offense but very high defense. So you know what they say, a high defense is a strong offense. Okay, now let's go through the cards. For the Buddy monster, very interestingly in this trial deck they actually have 5 copies of this guy. It is call cost, put the top card of your deck into this card soul and pay 2 gauge. So this is the slightly
watered down version of
the Athora, which is you be able to get it from the XBT booster box secret pack, and it's called Radiant Crystal Dragon Athora.
Be sure to check out the other video that he did.
So if this card is in your center, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects during your opponent turn. It gets double attack. It's a nice 727 stats. And the next
that
card
sounds pretty strong, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for a trial deck card, it's really strong.
And the next card we have Yellow Crystal Dragon Lemur. So call cost, put the top card of your deck into this card soul and pay 1 gauge. You get Soul Guard. It's a nice tanky size 3 monster. Next card we have a size 3 Foam Crystal Dragon Jibel. So call cost, pay 2 gauge. When this card attacks, you gain 1 life, double attack. So you'll be able to gain 2 life. It's a tank in the center as well. It's a nice 626 stats. And next up, 2 copies of another size 3 Green Crystal Dragon Blanty. So call cost, put the top card of your deck into this card soul and pay 2 gauge. When this card enters the field, you gain 3 life. So a lot of the cards in this trial deck is about gaining life, tanking. That's why it's called a no damage fighter. Next card we have 4 copies of size 1, but okay, I believe it's going to be a size 0. Let's see. If you have a size 3 monster in your center, the size of this card on your field is reduced by 1. So this is generally a size 0, a nice 4/1/4 stats, very tanky, 1 critical, can clear a lot of cards as well. Next card we have size 0.
So a generic size 0,
generic,
2 critical.
Yep, just a generic 2/1. And next card we have
It's an angel.
It's an angel falling from the
When
sky.
this card enters the field, if you have a size 3 monster on your field, gain 1 life.
Yep, gain 1 life.
It's all about gaining life in
a
the
lot
deck.
of gaining life and just tanking your opponent out. Also, because the new cards for this particular
Deck.
for this particular archetype, there is a lot of cards you can only activate when your life is a certain
6
amount
or
of
higher,
6 or higher.
It's like contradicting to 5th Omni where you only activate your drums effect when you're 6 or lower.
Correct. And compared to its counterpart, the Thunder Empire, which most of its effect activates when a life is low. Correct. Next card, White Crystal Dragon Morse Cat. Counter, during an attack on your opponent's turn, you may pay 1 gauge and put this card from your field into the drop zone. If you do, nullify the attack. So your basic nullify. Next card we have a spell.
The Blessing of the Sun.
Visible Light Soccer Boy. So put the top 2 cards of your deck into a gauge. If you have 8 life or more, put the top card of your deck into a gauge. So it's like a clear Serenity. You gain 3 gauge. Really amazing card. Next card we have a Prism Amulet. This is
So Drago Energy clone basically.
This is your Drago Energy clone and
very much needed card in the deck.
Correct.
Especially since you have such high defense.
Yeah, your high defense plus this, wow, your opponent will not be able to beat through your super tanky monster. Next card we have Mars Barrier. Sure, we're all familiar with this. And I really like the new, correct,
pretty rainbow rare.
Rainbow Rare.
I mean, it's not the actual rainbow rare, but
Yeah, it looks amazing. Nullify attack, not link attack. And next card we have Dispersion. Pay 2 gauge, draw 2 cards. Wow, now Star Dragon is getting the amazing.
wait, you mean it's not once per turn?
No, it's not once per turn. You can
God,
draw
that is
as
so
much
strong.
as you want if you have a lot of gauge. So you may only cast this card if you have a Prism Dragon. Sadly, you cannot use it with the Neo Dragon's archetype. So yeah, Prism Dragon is the way to go, man. Okay, next card, Harry Glindy. Okay, you may only cast this card during an attack an opponent's turn. Counter, call a Prism Dragon from your hand to your center by paying its call cost. And for this battle, it gets counter attack. Wow, this is really amazing. Just a callback.
It's like the 72 spiller spell.
Correct.
It's the same effect.
And you get counter attack, which is so scary for your opponent. And for the weapons, we have Crystal Mark. Pay 1 gauge. Prism Dragons on your center gets power plus 1000 and defense 1000. At the end of the battle that a Prism Dragon monster on your field was attacked, if you have a Prism Dragon in your center, put the top card of your deck into your gauge. This ability only activates 1%. It makes your Prism Dragons really even more tanky. And finally, and the next card is Crystal Ball. Oh, it's your future. This card can attack if there's a monster in your center. So one thing I see very unique about this Crystal Dragons items, you see anything special about it, Michelle? This part over here. Defense, Michelle.
Oh yes, they all have defense.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's so tanky, you know, even if your opponent able to destroy your monster, and you know, they still won't be able to hit through your.
This reminds me of the Hero World speciality.
Correct, and this actually helps with Shadow Dive, I believe. But
Yes,
Shadow
correct.
Dive has really low attack. If they do a link attack, you know, you just nullify it, and they will cry. Okay, and finally, for the super duper impact, Crystal Flawless Shoot. You may only cast this card during your opponent's final phase. If you do not take damage during this turn, with a size 3 Prism Dragon monster in your center, pay 3 gauge, deal 3 damage to your opponent. Wow, it's like counter final, you know, Vishal.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so
Basically this is how the deck works. The winning image of the deck is just to call out your Atoras, the size 3s, and just tank all the way, and you slowly whittle down the opponent's life point. Of course, with the X-SD01 you upgrade your deck and you can achieve your goal even faster with the new cards that's going to come out, especially the secret pack. And basically, yeah, that's how this deck works.
super crazy. Now we have done the awesome review on this Super No Fighter Prism Dragon deck, and we're gonna do a battle video next.
Alright.
Now let's get on to the Dragon Lord Thunder Empire Trial deck. So let's look at the box. It is Demon Lord Dragon of Tempest. This deck is the one used by Gao Mikado. It supports the archetype of Thunder Empire, and at the back it shows a super high offense, slightly lower defense, and technique. You know, it's a pretty straightforward deck. It's really crazy. The box looks amazing. Let's get on to the deck. Alright, for the body we play Resurrected Arc Dragon Butts. Pay 1 gauge. During your turn, this card on your field cannot be destroyed, and at the beginning of your attack phase, if you have an item equipped and this card gets double attack, then if you have 4 life or left, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. So this card is actually very similar to the one in the secret pack. It's I mean, not secret pack. The one in
it is a secret pack.
correct. The one in the secret pack is the one in the secret pack gets triple attack, but this one gets destroy a monster and double attack. So it is as good. So I would recommend playing this 4 even in your main deck.
I realize this deck is really like polar opposites to the Crystal deck, because that deck depends on gaining life, while this depends on coming down.
And just rushing your opponent. But when it comes down to the two actually battling each other, we'll find out later
They're
who's
both
better.
equally strong.
Yeah. Alright, next card is Captain of the Cavalry Dragons Caligability. So it's a size 3 monster, it's 727. Call cost pay 2 gauge. If you have an item equipped, this card gets critical plus 1 double attack. So this reminds me of the very feared Ammonite Demon from the Danger World back in the days. It's pretty crazy.
And this costs only 2 gauge.
Yeah. And next card we have the Blusterous Butt Roller. Basically it's your size 2 525 generic move monster.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. And next card we have Size 2 frontline blacksmith rectangle. Call cost pay 1 gauge. When this card enters the field, you may equip a Thunder Empire item from the drop zone by paying its equip cost, and it gets penetrate. So it's a very nice recycle your item. So if your opponent destroy an item, you just call it back, or you can simply just pay the gauge. If there's an item there, just call it. Next card is a size 1 monster, 5/1 generic ring blade wielder ring. It's like your what do you call it, the 1000 rapier.
Yeah man, the old school 1000 rapier.
Yeah.
5/1 stats.
Dragon bringing back to the basics.
Yeah.
Okay, next card is a Lance Knight Decon. If you have an item equipped, this card get power plus 3000. The size 1, so basically it's a
size
7/1.
7,000.
Yeah, it's a crazy beat stick. And next card we
beat
have,
through Atoras single-handedly.
yes, single-handedly destroy him. Size 1 monster, 3/1. 3/1. When this card enters the field for this turn, a card on your field gets power 2000. So this deck basically focuses a lot on plusing power, destroying your opponent monsters. Super offensive deck. If those of you that like to just beat down your opponent, rush them, attack all their life points, this is the deck for you. Size 0 monster, Replenish Hector. When this card enters the field, if you have a Thunder Empire item equipped, put the top card of your deck into the gauge, your gauger. And next up for the spells, we have Destroy X Thunder. Pay 1 life, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. You may only cast if you have Thunder Empire on your field. So it's very crazy because you just pay 1 life, the lower your life get, the more dangerous you are.
Can activate your butts.
Yes,
effect,
and
right?
usually what I like to do is destroy opponent monster in the center, go down to 4 life, boom boom boom, destroy your opponent. And the next card, another spell, a Distinguished Replenisher. You may only cast this card if you have a Thunder Empire monster in your field. Put the top 3 cards of the deck into a gauge and gain 1 life. Wow,
It's a better Blessing of the Sun actually.
correct, it's super strong. And you know, this guy is actually a rare in the XBD series. He's really powerful, so watch out for him in the cool spots. And next card we have Thunder X Energy Counter. Choose a Thunder Empire monster, and for the battle you get 3000 power and 3000 defense and counter attack. So it's like your Dragon Energy.
Just like the Prism Dragons.
Yes, just like the Prism Dragon, but I would think that this card now would more used for offensive mode.
Yep.
So when you're attacking, you can plus power and beat through your opponent. Don't care about defense, this is all about attack or offense. Next up is your generic Blue Dragon Shield, gain 1 gauge. You guys know that. Green Dragon Shield, gain 1 life, super amazing. Weapon, Electric Spear, pay 1 gauge. If you have 2 or more Thunder Empire monsters on your field, this guy can penetrate. And the next weapon is Up Dragon Dagger. It's a very nice free call cost, 3k power, 2 crits. So I really like the design of this. It's like the kind of Egyptian ancient kind of a theme deck. What do you think, Vishal? Do you like the design of this deck?
Yes, I really like the design, but I personally prefer the Prism Dragons design due to the divine look they have, you know.
Ah, I see. So
this looks more of a demon. It's like it's scary sometimes.
I see. So it's a challenge then. I like Thunder
Not
Empire.
everybody can control the power of Thunder Empires.
Wow,
We're not like Gao Mikado.
All right, let's take a look at that. So next up we'll have a battle video. It's gonna be a Thunder Empire versus okay. Actually, there's one last card before we get on to the amazing battle video.
So strong that he do not want to show it to
yeah,
us.
it's a secret technique. Thunder Sword X Tempest Blade. You may only cast this card if your opponent have 4 life or less, and your cards have attacked 2 or more times during this turn. Pay 4 gauge, deal 4 damage to your opponent. So it's so
like
easy.
Gargantua Punisher.
Correct. It's so easy to fulfill
Your
two
butts
damage.
can do it alone.
Correct. And this card is just crazy because if you have
Look
4
at
life
that
or less
art.
and your cards have attack, it does not require your opponent to have an empty center. So even if you have Prism Dragons, okay, wait, I can't tell you so much because this is my secret card to beat you. Alright. So right now we'll go on to the battle video, which is Thunder Empire versus Prism Dragons.
Let's see
Who
who will be the
win?
winner.
Raise the flag. Thunder.
Star Dragon.
Vampire.
6 cards, 2 gauge.
5, 6. 2 gauge. Alright. Down can pawn. I will go first. I'll take the first move. Charge and draw.
Come on, Demon Lord. Show me your strength.
I'll show you. Pay 1 gauge. I equip Electric Spear. Engage, and I'll swing at you for 2 damage.
I'll take it.
I know my power.
My turn. Draw. Charge and draw. My buddy call to the center.
Right.
Radiant Crystal Dragon. Athora.
Can that card be destroyed?
No, it can't be destroyed by card effects.
During your turn.
During my turn. Yep.
Then I guess
Sorry, during your opponent's turn. So you can't destroy it during your turn. You can destroy it during my turn.
then I guess you have no answer to my destruction attacks.
Yep. And then I'll equip this. All of my Prism Dragon monsters in the center get plus 1000 plus 1000.
Alright.
Right, let's see. I'll enter Battle Phase.
Cool.
Attack.
I'll take the damage.
I have double attack, so second attack.
And I'll take the damage again.
That was an easy 4 damage.
The
Zero
lower
move.
my life gets, the stronger I get. It's a mistake, friend. Draw. I'll charge and draw. Okay. I will call Captain of the Cavalry Dragons, Goodbye. May I know what's your defense?
8000.
8,000.
Ha, you can't touch me.
Oh no. Okay, now I will perform a Ling attack
Yes.
on you.
Right. I'll Soul Guard. And I'll activate the ability of this card. When you attack my Prism Dragon in the center, and if it's still on the field, I can put the core of my deck into the gauge.
Okay. Okay, and I guess it's your turn.
Stand and draw. I'll charge and draw. I'll enter Battle Phase.
Go.
Radiant Center. 2 damage.
2 damage. I cast Green Dragon Shield.
Stand. Second attack.
I'll take that damage.
Your move.
Okay, it's mine.
Come on, man, you're making this too easy.
It's the final turn.
Wow.
Charge and draw. Okay, and I will replace him. And call my ultimate body.
Wow.
Body combats. P1 gauge. And I'll go to the side. Lens Dragon Decoy.
Alright.
Okay, now I'll move on to the battle phase.
Yes.
So if this card gets 2 or more Thunder Empire monsters on the field, it gets Penetrate. Prepare to get Penetrate. Ling attack.
Wow.
Center. So
What is
it's
the
a
power?
total of, this is a 7,000 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
My
12,000.
cast. It's a 12,000.
12,000 Ling attack.
That's really, really huge.
With a 2-bit Penetrate.
Alright, I will get destroyed then. I'll take 2.
Okay. And my super buddy, I take it for 2 damage.
I will take it.
And I'll take you for 2 damage again. What can you do?
You're right. Is it my turn?
It's your move.
Draw. Charge and draw. Now, here we go again. Radiant Crystal Dragon.
No, so it's back again.
Yeah. I'm gonna call this to the right. This becomes a size 0.
Okay.
Cards in hand.
3 cards.
Right, let's go to the battle phase.
Go.
I will attack Butts.
Attack Butts. That's at 4k.
4,000. Yeah.
That has double attack, am I right?
Yep.
Oh no. Butts is good.
I will attack the center.
Attack the center. I cast Green Dragon Shield.
Right.
Gain a life.
I will attack your right.
No! Green Dragon Shield.
Alright. Go.
Okay, my turn. Stand and draw. Charge and draw. Wait, I call this card. For this turn, card on my field gets +2 power.
Alright.
I will give it to. I will give it plus power to him.
Okay. So that's at 7,000 now.
It's 7,000, 9,000 now.
Right.
Alright, it's the
Brilliant.
battle phase.
Go.
This one will solo attack you.
I'll cast Prism Amulet. I gain 3,000 defense and 3,000 power and I counter attack.
Oh no,
Be gone.
we're gone. Now do a.
And I get to activate effect of Crystal Mark to get 1 gauge.
Then I will do a balloon attack.
What's the power?
Power of 8,000.
I cast another Prism Amulet.
Oh no.
Counter attack.
Yo,
My turn. Draw. Charge and draw. I'll call to the left. Another red crystal dragon. Kill.
alright.
1 damage.
1 damage, I'll take the 1 damage.
1 damage.
I'll take another 1 damage.
2 damage.
I'll take 2 damage.
It's a double attack, 2 damage.
I'll risk it all or nothing. 2 damage.
It's your turn.
I can stand and draw. Charge and draw. Okay, it's the battle phase.
Alright.
I will attack this side.
Okay.
Final phase.
Wait, during your final phase,
Oh no!
I cast this card.
No!
If I didn't take damage this turn and I have a size 3 Prism Dragon on my field, I can deal 3 damage to my opponent.
Ugh! Right,
That's game.
yeah, that's game.
Yes.
So we will. I guess you won it this time, Vishal, but I will
man.
definitely get you the next time.
I'll be prepared for you, man.
I'll spend
I'll
all money.
upgrade my decks and
I will
be
upgrade
prepared
my
for you.
deck. Yeah.
Right,
So
it was a good game, man.
So good game. Actually, I have my deck right now, by the way.
Yes.
And we would like
And
to thank
we also like to thank Bushiroad
Bushiroad
for these 2
for his
trial decks
awesome trial deck and
and the booster box, which will be uploaded in Card Protagonist's channel.
yeah, be sure to check out his channel, and it was sure fun to battle against Vishal. And right now we cannot conclude which deck is stronger, even though he won me once. We're not going to best out 3, but then that concludes
We will
the
know in
video.
time.
And yeah, we'll know in time when I upgrade my ultimate deck. And we'll
Yes.
see you guys and keep on
Buddy
fighting.